Am I the a-hole for not treating my kid's stepdad as their second dad or encouraging them to? My ex-wife and I share 2 children. Our son is 9 and our daughter is 7. When our daughter was 8 weeks old, my ex told me she was done with our marriage and wanted to divorce. A year later, and before our divorce was finished, she started dating her husband Jeff. I do suspect they were dating before this, and that was why she suddenly decided she was finished with our marriage, but I have no proof. And I'm not going to start a war over it either. I don't think it would do any good for my kids. I can't say I have ever wanted my kids to call Jeff dad too, or to call us both their dads. I have never said anything about this to my kids. I would never stop them if they did call him dad sometimes. From a young age, they called him Jeff and say he's their stepdad to others. That has not changed. This has bothered my ex and Jeff over the years, particularly when my kids get family tree assignments for school or get asked to write about their family. They don't add Jeff to their family tree, and when they talk about him in assignments about family, they call him Jeff. They do seem to like/love Jeff, and the relationship is good, which at least he treats them good and they feel that way. But it's not enough for them, and my ex and Jeff have been telling me I need to start sharing Father's Day with them or giving them the Saturday before to celebrate with Jeff. With Mother's Day/Father's Day, per our parenting plan, my ex gets the kids all Mother's Day weekend and I get them all Father's Day weekend. So Saturday and Sunday. This is something they feel has been unfair to Jeff, and I said my ex should share Mother's Day weekend with him if they feel like this. There is a growing tension between us because they have said I need to start calling Jeff dad to the kids' faces, like saying you're going to your mom and dad's house or going home to mom and dad, instead of saying mom and Jeff. They say I should include Jeff in all parenting discussions. I should run things by him and not just my ex. I should call us the parental unit and not just me and my ex. They said I should be encouraging the kids to embrace him fully as the third parent and second dad, and I said no. I told them that won't happen. They told me Jeff has been there since they were very young and he sees them 50% just like me, and I need to accept the kids have 2 dads. I said I accept how the kids feel, but I won't encourage them to feel that way. Jeff told me I was petty, and that just because they provide them with a real family unit and I provide them with a single-parent household doesn't mean I get to be that way. He also told me he disliked me for putting the kids through that and how he wishes they were his so I would go away. I told him to keep wishing because they're not. My ex told me to think about if I died tomorrow and wouldn't I want them to still have a dad. I asked her if she wanted me to go out and find them a new mom just in case. She got mad at me for that. They told me I'm not putting the kids first and I'm an AH for not lifting up Jeff as a dad. Am I the a-hole? Am I the a-hole for ratting my mother-in-law out to her boyfriend for dumping his dog behind his back and stealing from his roommate? My mother-in-law moved out to live with her boyfriend after we asked her to leave. Then a week ago, she brought us her boyfriend's dog, beautiful golden retriever, and told us that he needed to rehome it because his landlord didn't want pets. The poor dog was depressed the whole time, even though my dog kept bringing him toys and trying to play. Yesterday, Emil's boyfriend showed up at our house to get something of hers out of the garage and saw the dog. They were both overjoyed, and the boyfriend said that he thought the dog was missing. I could have covered for Emil, but I told him that she brought the dog to us and said he wanted to rehome it. Then I also ratted her out for something else that had happened, even though it was unnecessary. The boyfriend is a chef and lives in a large rent house with some other restaurant workers, including 2 early 20s girls who share a bedroom. One of the girls had called my wife and said that Emil had stolen a piece of jewelry and a bottle of perfume from her room. She just wanted the things back. The jewelry was a gift from her parents, without starting drama in the house. My wife managed to get them back to their rightful owner without boyfriend knowing. Now boyfriend is irate over both situations and kicking mother-in-law out. Am I the a-hole for ratting mother-in-law out when I could have said a lot less than I did?